everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are going sowing at long last. Well, I suppose we've already been out and sowed beans, but we're going to start the barley. It is 27th of April, so we are on the late side getting stuff in. I don't think it's the latest start we've ever made, but it wouldn't be too far from it. I think there was one year we didn't start till the 1st of May. So yeah, it is a bit on the late side, but we are ready and we're going to go. So we have the Lincoln on the 99. We have the front weight on to keep the wheels on the ground, and yes, we don't know how it happened, but that bar that comes to be straight is going to be crooked to the side. No one seems to know what happened to it. We're ready to rock and roll, full of diesel, oil, checked, everything. We are missing our exhaust. Sounds bloody brilliant, but the exhaust wore out. She wore at the base and she didn't fall off, but she was on the point of falling off, so we took it off. So he's supposed to have ordered a new bend, a new exhaust from Connacht's, so we're just waiting on that. I think he might have it ordered, but he's supposed to anyways. So yeah, I'm just double checking, going through everything in my mind. I have everything, I have the cameras, have the drone, have everything. So just going to tip into the house to get a bottle of water to bring with me, because we have a long day ahead of us. We're going to where we sowed with the Pottinger drill that time, geez, it must be 3 seasons ago now, to sow that. And there's the guts of 50, it's not quite 50, about 45 acres to sow. So it's going to take some time. Yes, we're going to be on. Calves are out sunning themselves. It's a great day, and it's time to get some barley in the ground. Wouldn't be a harrowing video if I didn't get the shock of unfolding. Maybe one day it'll be a lambkin and a big ram and it just unfolds, and you know, we'll be really making use of the 200 horsepower of the 99. But anyways, so it's turned a little bit overcast and drizzly since we left the house, and we actually had rain on the way up. And to be honest, literally 100 meters down the road that way, the road is wet. The road isn't wet here, so it hasn't rained too much, which is a good thing. Even though ground is quite dry, road is harrowing there at the Triple K, and rising dust. You can see him just out there. You can see the dust rising after him, and that's even with the bit of rain, so it's dry underneath. This field here isn't ploughed because of a miscommunication. A competitive ploughman, so someone who ploughs plots and like ploughing matches, wanted to brighten his plough, so we said, yeah, you can come here and brighten your plough, but plough the field. He never came and ploughed it. So now we're going to have send Brendan back up here to get this plough. Just for anyone who's wondering who's Brendan, we took on an extra worker to keep the plough turning while we were finishing up the slurry. And on that note, the books are cleared. We cleared the books yesterday, so there is no, well, we have to go back to the man we were with yesterday in 2 weeks time to do more ground when he gets it grazed, but there's no slurry immediately needing to be done. It's done. One hell of a season, and I just checked our monitor to see what we've done since the start. 6 million gallons. So it's been probably one of the busiest spring seasons with slurry because of the weather. The weather on a year like this and a spring like this, the pipes is always busier because we end up working for lads who we normally wouldn't work for because they can't get out their own tankers and stuff like that. So it's a busy spring, but the slurry is finally, the books are cleared. It's time to get on with this. There's Father Phil coming with the telly and the seed and the fertilizer. So he's going to shake it down the ground as Triple K. I have to go harrow a field that has to be mini tilled and then sown. So he'll be shaking the fertilizer and the seed out onto the Triple K ground, and I'll be coming in, harrowing it, burying the seed. Then bro, when he gets the Triple K finished, he's putting on the ring roller, coming after us. So hopefully by the end of today we'll have, minus this, the guts of about 40 acres in the ground. Fingers crossed. We're in the field now. This is the field we're mini tilling, so it's been sprayed off, straight rock and roll. So I need to have a headland management set up that all I do is push one button and it ups, downs, increases, decreases the throttle. So I'm on one button. So now I need to set up my auto steer. So first thing I need to do is change. The last time we used auto steer was mowing. So he sets all the weights, everything is on it. So I'll just select it, go back, change the field. So it knows where we are. So then I select that. So that's grand. This is that the field I'm in? If I turn that way? Yeah, no, that's it. That's the field I'm in now. Yeah, it's just, it takes a second. So then the field, I've been in this before, it's already loaded. So then that's done, new tilling. I hit running man, enable auto steer, and I already have my AB lines put in, so I just follow them AB lines. We're golden. That's it, we're ready to rock and roll. The tractor does sound quite aggressive with the exhaust on. It sounds very, very nice. I really do enjoy how it sounds. Ooh, we have an animal out here. So yeah, quite enjoy how it sounds. Anyways, we get this bit tilled up. So we give it one cut of the disc, father Phil shakes it on, another cut of the disc, and it's up. So the only issue with this now, so I've lost my signal because of the trees. There's two big trees in this field. So I should be able to press this button here to automatically engage the auto steer, but I won't be able to. And the lines are just kind of everywhere. Actually, I wonder, do I have, yes, I do have an AB line going this way. I'll work off that AB line to be a better line. So now I can hit this, back engage my auto steer, drop the camera, here we go. Now is just manually go around, but it gets straight line started, and that is the main thing. And actually looks to do quite a nice job behind me. Well, maybe might want a little bit of time to dry, maybe, but looks quite good. So when the hair is in the ground, there's some big tracks here now. So now this is where there was dug proper out into the field. Might just lift the harrow and just run them tracks out, because they're going to be a right pain in the arse every time I walk across. So what we do now, we work in lands with auto steer. It's a lovely job. So I can literally just come to the end, turn around, double press, down it goes, up into 3E, which is 12.5 kilometers an hour, and away we go. And that's doing a nice job behind me now. That is really telling up nicely. The reason we can't plow down here is because of boulders, basically. So this farm is taken for tillage, and only for tillage. But down here, especially kind of the wire spots moving around the trees, it was never plowed. Some of it was plowed before, but not all of it. And it's just not suitable for plowing. So we just mini till it, and it works out fine this way. So I lose my signal coming down here now, I can see it. Now I come to the headland, double press, lifts, backs the drop. Turn the steering wheel, takes it out, so manual steering. You can see there in front pocket side what we're doing. You can see there, father there must be getting used to these very maybe a little bit further back. So that's basically the rest of my day. And I have to do this field again once I get the other fields done. So turn here, line up, press, double tap. So this is basically my day. Father Phil is putting out the fertilizer out here now. We're not finished yet. Oh. We're getting there. We're getting there. And now, that's the last bit of the headland done now. Field done. Father Phil is just so out there to my right, so we're going to go out there now and start harrowing that. I think Bro has finished harrowing another field and he's just running across the headlands just to smooth them out a little bit. The headlands are a little bit rough. So that's this field. First crop. Ready to rock and roll. Lift, we move out, and we start harrowing out here. So I need to just change to the field we're in. It only took 2 hours 20 minutes to harrow 3.5 hectares. So of an awkward field. Anyways, we'll move on to the next one. Alright, we'll see what Father Phil's doing and we get rocking and rolling. Well, how's that looking?
You'll have to lose the pin out there over the lift.
Lost the pin out of the lift?
I want to see if I swap my pin with you to see if I'm again.
Oh, we're sowing away here, and what we mean by sowing is you can just about make out the specks of barley and fertilizer. I'm now burying it with the disc harrow. So that's what I'm doing. Quite a nice job now, it's leveling up pretty well. So this has all got a cut of the triple K sown, and now I'm harrowing it. So Bro lost a pin on his harrow and I think he's back going. Father Phil is back shaking again, so Bro must be going again, wherever he is. He still has a good bit to do out there by the look of it. So yeah, we keep ahead anyways. So once Bro gets the first harrowing done with the triple K, he's going to be putting on the ring roller, which is in the yard there, to ring roll everything that I've harrowed in, just tighten it in and give a nice firm seed bed, a nice good job. Harrowing away here. It is a little bit on the rough side, so we're cross harrowing. So we ploughed with this hedge here in front of me, and Brendan harrowed that way as well. So I went to the far hedge, which is basically coming crossways, just to kind of take any down evenness out of it. So that's the idea, but it's a bit rough. Harrowing is rough in general. So. This car now is trying to work as hard as you can. As hard as you think you're able. Also because we have all the Father Phil's tracks going up and down with the spreader. One thing, the way we are sowing this year, again, as we do most years, Father Phil enjoys it. He thinks it's the best way of sowing. Personally, I think it's inefficient. I prefer if we had a drill. One pass in particular, ever since we had that Pomander one pass, just wish we had a one pass, because it just, if you take it at the minute, the sowing that we're doing, there's 3 of us here sowing, and Bro harrowing in front, Father Phil shaking it, me harrowing. Whereas if we had a one pass, it'd be just me and this tractor, someone maybe to throw the seed in. And if you had the combination one pass, you could put fertilizer in as well. And it would be 4 sides. It is something hopefully one day we'll get into. It was always a thing, because when I was younger we had 3 power harrows, we didn't have a one pass. We had 3 power harrows, because there's always 2 of them broke. And we got one fixed and we scrapped the other 2 in the end. And we just have the one for doing receiving work. So it just leaves a nice finish. But like, that's just the issue with one pass or power harrows in our area. The stones make a dibble out of them. And it's the thing, if we did buy a one pass, if we bought power harrowed one pass, because you can buy disc one passes, I think Lockter have a one they call the Fox. It's just wooded land. How would it get on in the stonier ground? This ground isn't too bad, there's stones here, but it's not the 20-40 grand, like for what we'd be looking at, you know, mid-2000s. And would we get that for the Ford sprayer? We basically just straight swap them, every one by the other, is one thing. And then another thing too is, with a machine at the lower end at that 20 grand point, it's probably going to need 5-10 grand spent on it, on wear parts, on tines, on cultures, pipes. So there's a reason why things are at the bottom end. It's usually because there's wear parts to put into it. So, might be a problem for next year to look into, but it's not going to be for this year. This year's going to be this method of sowing, which, yeah, it's bloody slow. We have the 4-meter cord drill, but he does not like using that Fatterfield hates it. He doesn't think it sews well at all. So that's why we don't use it. We'll use it some sunflowers now, which hopefully we'll get in next week. But apart from that, going, shaking, not stirred. Get this field done. If I had €1 every time that fell off in this field, I'd have €3. It's the third time, but every year it falls off. Harrowing. It's because of the shaking, and it's because that there is twisted. So I might see can I get a new bracket, but that bracket there is twisted, so it does not sit on it properly. So now we're missing an exhaust and a mud guard. Whoop whoop. Figure out somewhere to put this out of the way. And we keep harrowing. Add that to the list of things to get to, and jive. And now, that's the first 11 acres done. That only took 2 hours 26. Not as bad as I thought. So now we'll go back out to where we were first and we do this, because Fatterfield sowed it. He's still sowing the big field, which is 26 acres, so that's going to take a good 4 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours hopefully. Another 2 hours 20 minutes and we might have this one done. I'm going to fire up the drone. There's bro starting rolling. There should be a big grub on the way and a drink. I'm quite thirsty. It's warm in the cab. Actually, what temperature is in the cab? Oh, it's only 18.9 degrees in the cab. I thought it felt hotter. But it's a cool 10 degrees outside. But anyways.
Don't give up, 'cause you're tired of waiting, all grown up. California dreaming, it gets tough when you feel the real thing. It gets rough. Seeing is believing. Let's go out and live it up, 'cause you are more than good enough. When I fall to the ground, I just keep believing. When I'm lost and can't be found, I just keep the feeling. It's alright, everything will work out at the end of the night. When I fall to the ground, I just keep believing. Hold on tight, it's the eye inside the storm when it's light.
So we're sewing away here. Hopefully you can hear me. Now for those of you wondering about the mic, sometimes I have a good mic but you hear me in the left ear. And that's because I have a medium on and I have DJI mics. I spent €500 on what you could call good mics. But keeps breaking. And it's not settings. It's the audio jack and the media mod. I think is the problem. It keeps braking and only picking up the left hand channel and not the right hand channel. So when you're listening to headphones, it's only in one ear. But I'm with the camera's mic on its own, and I know it's going to pick up that exhaust and every other bit of a creak and that's going to happen now while I'm harrowed. So just after getting the tea dropped off there, so line up to go again. Probably shouldn't have put the camera where I put it. It's like dead center of the screen where I'm trying to see where I'm supposed to be driving. Anyways, so we're sowing away here. For those of you that are wondering, what are we sowing? We're sowing spring barley. We're sowing it at 176 kilos to the hectare. Don't ask me what it is in stones per acre. I'm modern, I work metric. Father Phil works old school, stones and whatnot, but the spreader is in kilos per hectare, so we set it for kilos per hectare and just left it at that. He's put out a bag of 18, 6, 10 plus 4, so it's 18 nitrogen, 6P, which is phosphorus, and K is potassium at 10, and the plus 4 is 4% or 4 sodium. No, sorry, not sodium, sulfur. Below that, but before we ploughed, this all got 2,500 gallons of real good pig slurry, so that's why we're going with a lesser rate of nitrogen, or well, a lesser rate of fertilizer at sowing, because we made the difference up with pig slurry. We put out with the triple bar of slurries. It's a good way to go now. So that is what's behind it. So yeah, hopefully it's not the latest we start sowing. I've seen it sow later, but the next 2 weeks is going to be pre-manic for us to try and get all the sowing done. There's 230 acres of crops to go in. There's 28 acres of beans in, so that leaves us with 212 acres. My maths is right. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. 202 acres. So that leaves us with 202 acres to go in. So we'll get this done. That's another 45, I think, in. So that'll be a big help. Majority of what we're putting in is going into spring barley. We've no spring wheat because it's gone too late. We have 6 acres of pumpkins, 3 acres of sunflower, 12 acres of maize, 10 acres of beets, and then the rest is barley and oats. And it'll probably be 20% oats, 80% barley, so we'll probably put in, just trying to do the rough maths in my head, about 40 or 50 acres of oats. That's typically what we put in a year. So about 40 or 50 acres of oats, and the rest then is all spring barley. So 2 weeks, that's kind of the goal. Have all in 2 weeks. Now that is weather dependent. The forecast next week isn't looking over hectic. With a bit of luck, it'll be alright. It'll be better than what they're forecasting. But ground has got dry. Ground is in quite good order. I often seen this field I'm in now is quite wet around one of the centre trees, and I am flying along through it. So with a bit of luck, it'll all work out. Also have some stone picking to do. We also want to get at silage. We have a bit of silage to get done. Not 8 acres of bales. So hopefully get that done next week. And yeah, any slurry then that comes in the meantime as well. There's nothing on the books, there's nothing pending. So if a bit comes on, we should be able to tackle it. There's enough of us at home at the minute. And Bro will be home from college next weekend, finished. So that gives us, then he's at home to an extra driver, extra pair of hands. And then my sister is back from Canada then, actually the same week. And then she'll be about for a couple of weeks before she starts her new job that she's after getting. So we'll have lots of help. So fingers crossed, we get the weather, we're going to knock this all over in space of 2 weeks. Just wish we had a one pass, or it's the debate between a one pass or a 6 meter Vanderstad or something similar drill, one of the big drills. That's the debate. One pass or big drill. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what do you think's better. Want the big, like the Vanderstad drills, the big 6 meter Vanderstad drills, or 4 meter drill, or a one pass? Which do you think is better? I slightly side in the one pass because you plow it in with the one pass, you're done. Whereas on the other side, you have to harrow drill or a 6 metre drill, which then you're just getting a higher output. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. But anyways, I'm going to put away the camera there. We're going to rock on till late. My estimate is to be finished around 3 o'clock tonight. Father Phil reckons I'll be finished around 4. And yeah, that's really it. I would have liked to have got an earlier start, but I had a lot of cattle work to do a little before I could get started. And Father Phil and Bro had to do a repair on the 6290. One of the lift arms was broke on it, so we got a lift arm off Connacht's and they stuck it on it there. Right, that one done. I should be going. Yeah. Too much talking, not enough working. So yeah, just not as early as the start as I'd liked. It takes an early start to really knock out the acres. We were out early. It was just I was at cattle, vaccinating calves, moving fencing for calves, and moving cattle. So that soaked up a lot of it this morning. Anyways, we be on. We're working to the wee hours, and we get this for our first 40. It's 11, 26, 37, and what is this? 3.9, 3,270-ish, 80 acres, maybe 10 acres. Yeah, so they've got some 40 acres, anyway, 45 acres, more even. Anyways, keep at it. And that is that field done again. So it's tilled up nice and smooth. So now we move on to the big field. It is, I can't read the time, just heading for 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. I would expect to be finished around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So you can leave your bets in the comments down below. Will it be 2, will it be 3, or will it be later? Anyways, it's time to head for the gap and move on to the big field. About quarter of the way, maybe a bit more. It was just after leaving there. She dumped me up some water and some chewing gum to keep me going for the night. So yeah, we get back at it now. It must be weird for cars driving down the road when I'm driving along the road. Just see all the lights. Keep at it. And that is it. 40 plus acres in. It is 10 past 2. So just fold up the harrow, be on home, and go to bed. Harrowing is hard on the body. It's just a bit rough going now on the headlands and that. But yeah. Oh man, I'm tired. We'll fold up the harrow, we'll be on, we'll go home. And yeah, that's really it for today's video. It's the first of the spring barley in the ground. Hopefully in 2 weeks we'll be damn near finished. Please, let's be damn near finished. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. We'll try and get back to you. And that is it for me. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. Good luck.